Last segment. You ready for this?
Yes.
This I'm not.
All right.
Breezy-ack.
Tahir, you ready?
Ready, my boy.
You ready, DZ? All right, cool.
Why you didn't ask me? That's
Yeah,
rude.
why do you ask us? I'm ready.
You ready, Pat?
Oh,
You
you
ready,
so
Megan?
mean? Yeah.
Hey, wait, okay. Somebody give me some tissue.
What up? This is your boy, DoBoy, in the final episode of Great Taste. And I'm here to tell you why my brother KevOnStage is the dopest squad member.
Nah, because y'all can share each other's bras.
Nah, shut up.
People don't sway enough.
No.
You can't have a bad attitude and sway. What up, y'all? It's your boy, KevOnStage, here to tell you why Patrick Cloud is the best squad member of all time. The GOAT,
Yes.
the greatest of all time. He is the heart and soul of all death.
What up, everybody? I'm Patrick Cloud, and I am here to tell you that the best squad member at All Def Digital is none other than Denzel Lee Jackson, aka DZ Productions.
Easy, yeah!
Easy.
What's up, y'all? It's DZ here, and I'm here to tell you why MegScoop is the best squad member on the team.
What up, y'all? It's me, MegScoop, and the best squad member is the one and only Tahir Moore.
Yo, what up? I'm Tahir Moore, and I'm here to tell you about my favorite cast member of the All Def Squad, and it is none other than DoBoy. Anthony Belcher Nathaniel III.
Kev literally has impacted my life more than any person in the past 5 years since I've known him than anyone in my life. He took a chance on me. He hired me. I was one of his first hires. I didn't have the credentials. I didn't have the skills. I didn't have none of that. For some reason, he seen something in me. In the body of an email, of a text that I sent him, I sent a script. He said, yo, this kid might have something. Gave me a shot.
Did not call you a kid.
Shut up. So
He was a baby when I met him. He said, "I'm Baby Yoda. I don't do nothing. I'm not creative. I cannot do nothing." He was actually an assistant when I met him. And this dude literally did everything he was asked. He even got lunch with a lot of interns who were like, "Oh, I don't get lunch. My parents pay for my college." Not Patrick. He got lunch. He worked every set. He literally worked his way from assistant, well, actually intern. Prior to that, unpaid intern, assistant, PA, junior producer, senior producer, all the way to head of content when I was gone.
In this industry, there are not a lot of people that look like us, okay? People do not get chances. So when you do get a chance and you know that the environment of the industry is a certain way or betting against you, you better take advantage. This young man took full advantage, not only behind the camera, but you guys know who he is, and he didn't even start off as talent like that.
He had no plans on being talented.
Made him go up there.
We made him because we had no money.
If it wasn't for Meg, I'm tripping over my words, but if it wasn't for Meg, a lot of this shit wouldn't go down. Let me tell you why.
You sound like you're in an interrogation room.
I'm not good at this. So you either be good or you be great. Now there's a couple of things in there.
All the time. She used to say that.
gosh,
She said, you want to be good or you want to be great?
You guys hating this?
Do the paper.
Every morning. And I remember she used to just poke me with her little finger, with her big finger. Just be like, hey, you want to be good or you want to be great today? And I was just like, fam, I just came to work and get this chat and get on. Like, what you keep...
From the first day that we did the drop together, I knew he was special. There was something about him. I don't know if it was the freckles that just made me go, oh, he's cool. Or maybe it was just his persona. Tahir has always just been my favorite squad member. He always has a creative idea, a way to spin things. And not only that, I do believe he's probably killed a couple people in his life. Because
for sure. Certainly
Tahir,
killed. Certainly killed.
Tahir, look at his face right now. I'm very afraid.
you got a freckle for everybody that he got.
I met DoBoy years ago, not too long after I moved out to LA, and he was always larger than life, but always in good spirits. There are a lot of people who oftentimes let the situation affect their energy, but DoBoy will be going through whatever, but you would never know it because he was always jovial, he was always high energy, he was always good times, always good people to be around, man.
As a lot of people know, I have a very well documented problem with alcohol. So when Kevin was about to fire me, he was sitting there, he kept rubbing his pants, he was like, I gotta let you go. I was like, man, if he don't fire me, I'm going to rehab today. The nigga didn't fire me, I went to rehab. I have been 2 years and a month sober. Make some noise for that. Shut up. And a lot of people don't know this. For the first year of my sobriety, Kev used to text me every morning. We used to have his little ski emoji thing. I'd be like, 1 day sober, 2 days sober. He did that for an entire year. People don't have to do that. I love that guy, man. So shout out to him for that. Give him a round of applause one more time.
By far the most creative person I have ever
Very
met
much so.
in my life,
Agreed.
Yes.
including me, and I'm a
Put your
big fan
head
of
up.
myself.
Right.
But Patrick is more creative than me. He was the creator of all of our hit shows, Roast
List them
Me,
off.
Great Taste, Dad Jokes, Dance Break.
But I ran these ideas by all you guys.
Nah, man, we worked together, but you were the generator of the ideas. Me and Meg did help with Great Taste. We convinced you to let the peanut gallery be
I was holding
seen.
that in my back pocket.
Yeah, we were
That's a
like,
big
he
part.
was like, nah. We were like, me and Meg were like, no, but yes.
As a creative, you have to organize a lot of things creatively, but there is a ton of stuff behind that you have to do perfectly or it will not work, okay? As a producer, as one of the main producers at All Def, he worked as a partner in crime to not only me, but pretty much everybody else to get our visions and what needs to be done executed. That is huge. In this industry, execution is everything.
Meg has just pushed me to be better and better and better. And all of you have, actually, in different ways. All of you are, see, that's why I didn't want to do this, because I really didn't want to do this, man. I asked who was going to cry. I knew it was going to be me.
You finna cry oil?
Come on, more. Talk about me. Make it go away. Make it go away.
Get the heat off my tear duct.
Make it go away. Make him go away.
Tahir is probably one of the best hosts I've ever He can host. His wit
Let
is
me pause
quick.
you right there. I want to tell people of the world, people have this misunderstanding that the host is the least funniest comedian. The host is, yes.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
The host is
the whole
often one of
show.
the funniest comedians
They
because
have to be.
they have to
have
be
to be.
funny if somebody bombs.
They gotta bring it back up.
You gotta bring the energy up, and you have to be selfless enough to know if somebody's rocking. You don't have to do nothing but bring the next person up.
Yep.
And it's hard for people with big egos to do both.
He taught me how to take a good joke. Like, cause I was like, you somebody's ripping on you.
Cut the channel, low key.
Yeah.
Taught me,
He
cut
is
the
the
channel.
most confident person, and I don't understand why. You are great.
Nobody takes a joke better than DoBoy or can rebound from a joke better than DoBoy, man. And that, if you don't recognize the skill in that, then you are delusional. Because to be able to be on Roast Me or Great Taste or basically any show that we do, you're going to get roasted. And if you take it personally, then you're not going to last on the channel or in the cast. So the way that DoBoy could take something that was meant to like tear him down and flip it and come back on top is masterful.
He don't cuss, he never stops being himself, and he's still just as funny. That's really a great skill.
You're right. You
Real
know what?
stand-up
He's
guy.
helped me accept my body because he accepts his.
Not just comedically talented. This Negro can rap. He can play multiple instruments. He can freaking draw. The tattoos on himself are not reflective of his ability to draw. But this dude is like a ball of creative energy. He was just one of them. He could do stand-up.
He could tap
if he wanted
dance.
to. No,
He could do
tap
braids.
dance. No, he doesn't
No, he
twist his
doesn't,
hair.
no.
Too much creativity
He has his
to
flaws.
sit down and braid his hair.
In an industry that bets against you and there's not a lot of people that look like you, we've seen that it's a lot of high-level producers that do not look like us trying to relate to us so that they can do the execution. This is the new wave of Hollywood, if you think about it, because now with this digital age, people are getting chances, and this is literally a first-hand look at in 10 years, 15 years, who's going to be running, the Universals, you know what I mean, the Warner Bros, these big productions that you really only see one type of face in. Now you get to see Shoeface. I didn't know I was gonna do it.
Meg is is the best producer I know.
Hands
Not
down.
even
Hands down.
close.
Everything I
when
know, I
they
learned from
hired
him.
me, when they hit me up for this job, and this is true. I was like, creatively, we need we need Pat. And production-wise, we need Meg. This is funny, this is more to her than me. I turned in the first budget for bringing this back, and I sent it to Meg, and she was like, Kevin, you didn't think of this, you didn't think of this, you didn't think of this. I was like, oh, yeah, you know.
She picks everything we
really
drop.
His life story is amazing to me. I feel like he's done every job
Man.
that he's worked at White Castle. He's been
Your Wikipedia page is about to be lit.
Bruh.
It is.
Real. Well, that's a Thickopedia page.
We think alike.
And he always has some kind of story, from like sexing a midget to like when the White Castle got robbed to when, what else? Like
Being
there's-
kidnapped.
Yes. Oh my gosh, you got kidnapped before.
He didn't even realize he was kidnapped till he was telling the story.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What? He was on JK News. They were like, so you got kidnapped? He was like, no. What they did was they took me and said I couldn't leave, or they killed me. Oh no way, I did get kidnapped. That's literally the definition of getting kidnapped.
And when he really impressed me was when he overcame his alcoholism. The fact that he was able.
And
Is that alcoholism?
and obesity.
Yeah,
And
it's the same
obesity.
thing. It's the
No,
same
no,
thing.
those are two huge things.
I said it in the Greek way. Being on the road with us, and we would go to restaurants, and all of us would have drinks, and Doe would be there with his water, not tempted at anything, and then there would
Well,
be
he would
times.
drink the odd juice as a shot. So
The odd Jew.
Oh, shoot.
He was still eating rum cake.
Oh yeah.
That's funny. That's funny.
Lick the bowl and everything. His struggle with that, and then to overcome it, was amazing, man, because it really showed the resilience that he had inside of him, and then also his willpower to be successful. So you gotta respect when somebody overcomes something like that and pushes forward and becomes successful from it. So definitely take my hat off to DoBoy with that, man. That's why.
Kevin has told me no on stuff that I pitched way more than he told me yes, but he never made me feel stupid, never made me feel reduced. He was just like,
He's made you feel stupid. Little known facts, because I'm just going to tag in on everybody's.
Okay.
Dad jokes. I wanted to call it Zingers. He changed the name. Yep.
That was the best choice ever.
My one sheet said Zingers. He said no.
single-handedly created all that Facebook with $0. They said, Patrick, you can have the Facebook, but you can have no money to create it. He not only came up with all the sketch ideas, he got actors to act in it and told them up front that he couldn't pay them, and they still did it. And that's how he got like powerful in the company, because he literally did nothing and built a Facebook all the way up to something. Women love him. He breaks their hearts left and right, sexes them, he penises them.
What? Jesus.
And he's just so creative. I'd be like, dang, this dude is like super creative. I'm glad I get to work with him.
And you know what?
Thanks,
And
Jesus.
the end, he's able to keep a relationship with Quantrell no matter what happens.
Much like myself, Deez came in, worked his way up, good attitude. Attitude's everything in this business, really, because you can do everything perfectly and then say some, snarl here and there, and then it's just like, but he not only did what he needed to do, but he had a good attitude. Basically, what'd you start as?
Intern.
Intern. See, he came in as a young gang member, spray painting hoods on the wall. We caught him while he was spray painting hoods on the wall.
It wasn't black spray paint. He was just touching walls.
I got the most jokes out of this.
But we brought him in. The office liked him. Talent liked him. He stuck around. Not only did what he needed to do behind the scenes, but a lot of people don't know this. A lot of us jumped on camera because we had to. If you watch the original Great Taste, there was a lot of people, there's producers, Joshy Gons was in there, Desiree was in there. I was actually in there just because of lack of money, we were just testing it. And Deez was in there, and I feel like just like myself, he kind of got like, oh, this is kind of cool, kind of got a taste for being talent, and ran with it, and the audience actually stuck to him. And that's not easy on the internet, as you guys know. So, big, do-rags off to DC.
I love it. She's a Swiss Army knife.
For a long time, we put the whole company on her shoulders, and we rolled it all the way through.
Hey, that's one you can be proud of. That's not a joke. That's real. I'm up here almost
Meg
about
is
to cry.
probably the most efficient and proficient person I've had a chance to work with in a professional setting.
Facts.
And one of the hardest working people that I've ever had a potential to work with, she will get it right or work until she gets it right.
This is funny. I was Meg's boss, and I would be like, you know Meg ain't gonna go for this. Like, nigga, she reports to me. I'm terrified of her. If she's not happy, then I'm
You need someone to crack the whip.
Yes.
Nothing would get done.
How you crack the whip on your boss? Like, oh, nigga, she's not gonna go for this, so do
And
it
this
right.
is all BTS. This is all behind the scenes. On camera, fire host.
Fire, exactly.
Fire host.
Multifaceted, Swiss Army knife.
By far the most professional in the squad.
yeah.
It's
By
not
far.
even, not even
Fact.
close.
Hands down.
But I would say work ethic wise, I said it like him. Work ethic wise,
he can't speak for nothing.
crazy. Like, there's literally no way Tahir won't make it with the work ethic that he has because,
Right.
like,
Absolutely.
all deaf. How far were you from the downtown office?
He was still living in St. Louis. He was driving back and forth every day.
Every day.
Like 7 a.m. Like with the walking in with the CEO. Like, yeah, what's going on?
I don't understand his affinity for fake gold still. However,
Nobody does.
I will say, DoBoy is probably one of the funniest people at
Oh,
all.
hands down.
And I don't
Hands
understand. I
down.
don't understand to this day how his brain comes up with the jokes. Or
It's so fast.
DoBoy was like, much like you actually, was like, what y'all need? You need me to jump in this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, always ready to go, easy to work with. You know, he puts in the effort to help the project instead of just themselves. That's a big thing. But I think the biggest thing is, if All Def was a chessboard, he was for sure like one of the most versatile because as someone who makes shows, you could have a good idea and have talent in it that just flops and it doesn't work, right? But if for stuff like Great Taste and Roast Me, I literally saw in the dailies when new people came on and they were nervous, they would tag Doe because he was such a good sport. So
That
he
is true.
literally made other people funny.
It made them feel
I
comfortable.
saw it.
Yeah.
Like us too. Like we would literally because
When
he
in
could
doubt,
take a
roast
joke.
DoBoy.
Exactly.
But I
Exactly.
I do it.
And I'm just saying, like, from that perspective, it helped build Great Taste. It helped build Roast Me, Dad. Like, literally that attitude and that just willingness to take a joke helped build the show and into what they were. So thanks, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate
do.
it all.
DoBoy. Give it up for DoBoy.
I found out through therapy that I was scared to do stand-up because I got booed at Southern. So when I walked away from All Def back in February, Kev was like, "Doe, man, you need
Southern?
to at Southern, the college."
Oh, I thought you was Kentucky Fried Chicken.
No, shut up, no. So I got booed. So when I didn't have a job and I was ready to go back to driving Uber, Kev was like, "Doe, why don't you come on tour?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm afraid." He was like, "Nah, man, come on tour, do 7 to 10 minutes, open up the tour, get your confidence back." And because he did that, I am now back doing stand-up comedy. I have now found my confidence.
There you go.
And I would not have had that had he not done that. But he took me out of the country to Amsterdam. Oh, that's a whole doozy of a story. But took me outside of the country, and he didn't have to because I wasn't bringing nothing to his tour. So shout out to Kev. Shout out to Kev. My guy.
I love Tahir. He is literally my brother. We've had a lot of long talk. I literally to this day feel like Tahir is my brother. He is my favorite squad member, but I wish he would brush his hair.
Yeah, hug it
Belly
out.
sticks out.
Can't brush that.
Give it up for Tahir.
Without people like Meg, a lot of companies would not be successful.
lot
They
of
would
shit
not be
wouldn't happen.
productive. They would not be among the top ranks. It's women like Meg and all over the world that push men to be better than what they are, push us to be great, and they don't get enough respect, and they don't get highlighted enough. So in front of everybody, in front of you guys, I just want to thank Meg from the bottom of my heart for being who she is
Thank you,
and
Meg.
pushing us all to be greater than what we are.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, Meg.
Because we all need that woman in our lives, all right?
Meg.
You're really my favorite
Harry.
member of the squad.
Let me give him one more props. One more
Kiss
props.
him in the mouth, why don't you?
Another thing he does really well, he manages personalities very, very well because On a lot of shows, niggas was acting crazy.
Oh,
and Pat
let
was.
me tell you what.
I can count how many times I've seen him ready to fight.
Story time when we were shooting Dance Break.
Oh, yeah.
That was the only time.
Oh, yeah.
This guy next door to us, he was getting kicked out of the studio and he was pissed off at the owner of the studio. So he decided he's gonna ruin our set, right? So he has like a freaking table saw, and as soon as we yell cut or not cut, action, he would turn on the table saw, ree, ree, ree. So at first we were like, yo, bro, we filming. Then he was like, dude was like, man, shut up, we're finna do this. Pat pulled off his little jacket and was ready to throw a hand.
Yeah, like an angry little
He
squirrel.
literally, nah, get off me. What's up? He could be whatever. I'm like, man, can you take it easy? Like Pat was trying to fight. It was fun holding him
Trying
back
to fight
with
with
one
a
hand.
Zelda shirt on. Like,
I did not have a Zelda shirt on.
But he was
Zelda shirt on,
legit
I would not fight.
ready to fight over that content, like, cuz we'll square. And guess what? That dude shut that thing
shut it
off
up,
after that. It was like he wanted to call the cops, cuz we'll square up. And I had to calm him down. I was like, bro, we black. Who you think going to jail?
I remember you said that. I was like, you're right.
But the fact that he was really ready to fight over noise complaints, I was like, oh, he about it. So anyway, I'm glad to be back working with All Def, and I would not do it if D. Patrick was not here. For he's a God.
I would like to thank just the whole squad, period.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, this show means a lot to me, just because this was, I didn't really jump into talent like that, but being on this show kind of made the audience request me to be in other stuff, which kind of led me to be on the channel. And it's crazy that I get the credit for this show when really like you guys as a whole made it what it was. So thank you guys, man. You guys top. So I appreciate it, man. Thank you guys so much. Well, let's do that all together.
Okay, come over here then.
Do what all together?
Yeah, do it.
Oh, let's come over there.
Wait, we can't all get, no, should we do it over here?
No, Megan.
Over here?
Yes, Megan.
Where's space?
Sit on DoBoy's lap.
Yeah, man.
Take it in.
Take a knee. Yeah, we got
Down, so it'd be better.
Yeah, you want to just jump right into this?
Sit
that eye
down.
over there.
Sit down, we're not
Y'all
done.
heard of Neptunism? That's this right here, man.
Sit down,
Nepotism?
Denzel. Hurry up.
He's coming. Get off his bag, mama man.
Shut up, Frog.
Which one?
Why you name your baby Denzel?
Because they don't start with an M.
Menzel.
Menzel.
Menthol.
That was touching, guys.
Can you see me or is
Which one are we looking at, Ben?
Justin.
Justin? Campaign Just? Okay, Campaign Just.
Who want to do it?
You good, Pat. You can see Denzel?
Take us out, man.
Pat.
Me?
Find your light, DZ.
Ah, Ben, that wasn't the best
Come
time.
on,
Oh
Chris.
wait, I'm not supposed to be in the
Find the window, Meg.
I'm in the window.
All right, good? Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching Great Taste. Just as a whole, you guys have been blowing us up, saying that you binge watch this, you love it, you look forward to it every week. It's because of you guys that it became the hit that it was, and it helped us out in so many ways. It helped us break new talent. It helped us get opportunities. So thank you guys so much for tuning in every single week to Great Taste. We're so sorry it had to come to an end, but we just feel like it is better. We don't want it to die for you guys. We want to keep it strong, and just keep watching it. Keep it alive, man. So if you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and comment. And this was fun, guys. Yeah.
For all time's sakes, what's our squad on three?
We gotta do it.
Come on, man.
We can never do it.
Come on. Let's go. Squad!
He pulled out our heartstrings. Now we did it for him.
We did it, everybody. We did it.
We're supposed to never give it to you.